The state of Kansas. Located in the center of the United States and on the Great Plains, Kansas is known for beef and for being Dorothy's "No Place Like Home" in the classic children's book and film, The Wizard of Oz. Attracting over 33 million visitors annually, this state is truly a sight to behold. It also hosts some spooky urban legends. Join us, as we learn about 5 urban legends from the state of Kansas. For our first urban legend from Kansas. The Ghost of Paola High School. Paola is a small town of 5,600 residents in eastern Kansas, near the Missouri border. During its 22 years as a high school, tragedy struck. The story says that 2 competing band members would often race each other down the bleachers to snag a front row seat at the football games. On this September day, one of the boys tripped and fell and broke his neck. The boy, who was said to be a terrible trumpet player, unfortunately passed away from his injuries. Ever since, students have reportedly heard the sound of an off-key trumpet echoing down the halls, particularly in the month of September. Up next. Child's Play Cemetery. This tiny cemetery, called Lorenz Schlichter Cemetery, is named after a farmer of many children, who settled in Kansas from Germany in 1882. It is located in Leroy, Kansas, and is rumored to be haunted by spirits of all ages, namely children. According to legend, you are supposed to clean your car thoroughly if you visit at night. Then, stay in your car until you hear a thump, and do not exit. Upon reaching somewhere safely far from the cemetery, you will find a dusty handprint on your vehicle. Other visitors have reported their car covered in tiny handprints and dirt marks, as well as reports of children laughing, the squeaking of a rusty swing no one can find, and odd orbs or human figures in photos. Next up. St. Jacob's Well. Found in the sprawling preservation that is known as Big Basin, St. Jacob's Well is said to hold some of the most chilling legends in the state. Many people think that the water is bottomless and has never dried up, and some even think that it kills anyone who is brave enough to enter its depths. Thousands of years ago, it was used by Native Americans and cowboys as a water source on their journeys. One report states that while trekking through the basin, they came across an apparition of a man on horseback, who looked to be from a different time entirely, but they disappeared right before drinking from the well. Since then, there have been numerous reports of an apparition of a cowboy and his horse seen visiting and drinking from the well since the 1890s. For our next entry. The Bel Air Water Tower. Located in the city of Wichita, the Bel Air Water Tower is said to hold a ghastly secret. The infamous tale follows the untimely demise of a man who decided to climb up into the tower during its construction. He is thought to have slipped over its edge and fell to his death, and instead of removing his dead body from its pit, the construction workers continued on with their work. With the tower now erected over his remains, many people say that, at night, you can hear the sound of his ghost tapping at the bottom of the tower's walls. For our final entry. Stull Cemetery. The small and quiet town of Stull is said to contain one of the 7 gateways to hell via a hidden set of steps within the cemetery. There have been numerous reports of spiritual activity, such as ghostly apparitions of men, women and children, as well as strange orbs that appear and disappear out of nowhere, along with demonic screaming. As if that weren't creepy enough, it has also been reported that the cemetery was once a meeting place for witches and cults, leaving the grounds cursed for all eternity. So, what did you think about these urban legends from Kansas? Has anyone ever experienced any of these firsthand? Drop a comment and let me know. Thank you for watching.